Dear students, welcome to virtual class of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. This class is for Class 8 scholarship students. You will be getting a class related to intelligence test of scholarship. I am Sri Kumar. Let me begin the class.
Dear students, welcome to the introductory class of scholarship for class 8 students. Scholarship exam is conducted by the state of Maharashtra for all the students of class 5 and class 8. And the examination board is Maharashtra State Council of Examination, Pune. They conduct this exam normally in the month of February, and it is conducted on a single day, and it's a unique exam because you are getting an opportunity to compete with students of other school or all the schools in Maharashtra. So you should take it in that spirit, and thereby the preparation also should be in that spirit. The website is www.msce Pune, where you will get all the information related to scholarship exam. You can visit as and when you wish and get the updates regarding the exam timing, exam dates, and exam pattern. Above all, you will also get updates about examination schedule. Though it is conducted in the month of February, due to this COVID pandemic situation, a lot of things have been changed. Now, our purpose is to prepare for the next exam, which must be in the year 2022 February. Normally, it is conducted in the second week. The exam, which is conducted by Maharashtra Rajya Pariksha Parishad Pune, this one which you are appearing, which in class 8, is named as Purva Madhyamik Shishyavriti Pariksha, that means pre-secondary scholarship exam. Those who have written class 5 exam know about the pattern of exam and the methods of exam. But those who are writing scholarship exam for the first time in class 8 need to know certain important things because it will help in the preparation. There are two papers. I will give you in detail. The exam pattern consists of, there are two papers as I told, paper 1, paper 2. And there are separate different subjects in each paper. As far as paper 1 is concerned, it will have the first language, in your case it will be English and mathematics. And paper 2 will be having third language, in your case it is Marathi and intelligence quotient test or IT. So these are the subjects and these are the two papers, and each question paper and the method of asking questions, marks against the question, everything is predetermined. So number of questions, maximum mark, duration of exam, all these are fixed from long time and it is prefixed otherwise. There are 25 questions under first language and the maximum mark is 50. So you can assume that 2 marks per question, and there are 50 questions to test your mathematics. Naturally it carries 100 marks, and the total duration for this first paper is 1 hour 30 minutes. That means there are 75 questions and you get 150 marks and the duration is 1 hour 30 minutes. Just think, 1 hour 30 minutes means 90 minutes. The number of questions are 75 and you have not 2 minutes for each question, less than 2 minutes I would say. 75 questions, 90 minutes. Some will be easy, some will be tough, some will be moderate. So naturally you will manage accordingly. But please understand that questions are not tough, but time is very less. So naturally, this is a universal law. One who is an expert will answer quickly. Naturally, that is a universal law. Whatever it may be, if whenever anything is asked, one who is answering quickly is smarter. So we need the smartest students of class 8 to find out them, this kind of exams are conducted. And the name is scholarship exam because those who make high score will be getting scholarship, aid for further studies, financial help for further studies. So the second paper, again the same pattern, third language, in your case it is Marathi, and it will be of 25 questions, 50 marks. And the other part, intelligence question, the test will be intelligence test, 50 questions, 100 marks, and the duration is same, 1 hour 30 minutes. So in that case, the total again 75 questions and 150 marks. Now, I am supposed to deal with the intelligence test part of your scholarship preparation. So, as the name indicates, it will be talking about intelligence of a person. It is very interesting to know that we can test the intelligence of a person. So, how to test the intelligence of a person? There are certain methods adopted internationally or worldwide to test the intelligence of a person depending upon the age, depending upon the education, depending upon the social background. Intelligence can be tested of any person. There are different tools for it, I would say. So different questions are there which will evaluate, are you intelligent enough or not? We need intelligent people to run the country tomorrow. Naturally, I would say that go for the exam, prepare for the exam, write the exam, you will test your intelligence. That's a good thing. There are different question categories. It is not that you will be having such questions which you cannot answer. There will be easy question which is almost 30% that almost everyone will answer. Answer quickly, I would say. The word quick, fast, all these are applicable in this kind of competitive exam. Why I said this kind of? This is the beginning of competitive exams for you. In 5th, some of you might have written. 8th, again you are writing. Board exam is not considered as a competitive exam. It is a general exam. In competitive exam, you will be having this kind of 50 questions, 1 hour. 75 questions, 1.5 hours, where you will be answering very quickly, very smartly. That is where the competition comes. So this is the beginning. So surely there will be some question which can be answered very quickly. Easy question, 30%. Average and medium, the level increases, and 40% such question. That means scoring 70% has become, is almost assured in most of the cases. Then difficult question, 30%. That means above 70 is a tough job. Scoring above 80 is again more tougher. The toughest situation will be scoring more than 90%, and they will be meritorious. They will be getting awarded with scholarship. Getting scholarship or not getting scholarship is not important here. Scoring is important. Scholarship comes its own way. So, my dear students, the exam is having 30% easy, 40% average, and 30% difficult question. Then, further if we think, there is syllabus for it. These are the topics covered to check your intelligence. There are here comprehension, classification, correlation, then series, code language, rhythm and sequence, then pyramids, reflection, logic and conclusion, puzzles, brain teasers, analysis of figure, like that. There are 11 different topics used for testing your intelligence. Something which, if I simply explain to you, it is written over here to complete the figure. It's a matter of intelligence that can you complete the figure. In the sense that from you showing figure, your intelligence is tested. Showing calendar, your intelligence is tested. There are a lot of such things used for testing the intelligence. Position in a queue is used for testing the intelligence. I am not getting into or going into the details. Why? Because you are going to spend right from now, that is July month, till the month of February, you will be spending time to not to improve your intelligence. Your intelligence will be sharpened. You will be practicing to write the answer for such kind of questions, which will help you to, quickly respond when the exam comes. So that is the most important thing. So in this way, we will, another important thing. So look at the title of your question paper. Pre-secondary scholarship exam, standard 8 February 2017 paper it is. Seat number, you will not write your name, you will write a number over there. That means the exam is really something which is having a watertight compartment. There is no question of impersonation or any other kind of normal activity or normal unwanted activity, I would say, discrepancies, whichever. You will have be allotted with a seat number, and there will be coding for everything. There is set C is written over there. That means there will be different question papers for different students. I mean, there are set A, set B, set C. Doesn't mean that you will be having different questions. The question order will be different, methodology will be different, but you will be evaluated simultaneously. So there is no question of malpractices, there is no question of any kind of such influences while writing the exam. So you are free and fair in such a way that you will be having a very good time. And the questions will be given in both in English, Marathi, and whenever it is required. So there is no such question. Why I am showing all these things in the first introductory class? The exam is conducted in a very, very scientific way, very disciplined way. And it's a very good examination. So you have to write this exam, your friends should write this exam, and it will be an evaluation of your own intelligence, your own mathematical ability, your own ability of your skill of your language, both English and Marathi, which are essential. So my dear students, take it positively, and this is not added. There are a lot of instructions related to examination that all will be done in the month of December, I would say, because the exam is conducted in a very different. You don't have to write much because the exam is conducted on a OMR sheet. This is the sheet in which you will be writing the answer, where you will be marking the answer. The sheet is named as OMR sheet. OMR stands for optical mark reader. You will be darkening the circles against the option or against the answer. And it will be automatically read by computer stimulus. So what happens here is there is no any kind of what way you have written. No, that's not important here. Whether you got the correct answer is important. And correct answer is marked. Your explanation is not there. Instead, you understood the explanation. How intelligent you are, how good you are in mathematics, how capable you are in your language will be tested. So my dear students, I feel very much excited to help you in the case of intelligence test because it is intelligence test. Doesn't mean that I am more intelligent than you or you are more intelligent than me. Everybody have got their own intelligence quotient. We can sharpen it by using it. Are we using all our intelligence when our time comes, or do we have habit of using intelligence in each and every situation? Here you are getting an opportunity to sharpen it. Do it. Participate in scholarship exam. I think by this much you know the subjects in scholarship exam. As I told, the subjects are first language and mathematics in a paper, second language or third language, then intelligence test in the second paper. The mark distribution, 150 marks, 75 questions distributed in the form of 50 plus 25, 50 for mathematics, 25 for English in the first paper, 50 for intelligence test, 25 for Marathi language in the second paper. The exam is conducted on a single day with a gap of 2 hours between two exams. Exam is conducted on a single day with a gap of 2 hours between two exams. And the duration of exam, already said, 75 questions, 90 minutes, both papers. 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour, total 3 hours exam, but there will be a gap in between. It will be near you. The exam center will be near you. It will not be, most of the time, it will not be your own school. It will be some other school which is considered as a center of exam. Anyway, as I told you at the beginning, the COVID pandemic have changed the situation. Hope that everything will become better by the time you write the exam. And the answer sheet of scholarship exam, there is nothing much to write. You have to mark the answers from the options given. And the normal timetable of scholarship exam, you also know, it will never come before February. Normally, it comes in the second week of February or second Sunday of February or Saturday. So my dear students, from next video onwards, I will be getting into the topics related to intelligence test, slowly introducing to you. But one thing I am telling you in advance. Practice makes man perfect. Practice, 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 practice. That is the only way by which you can be confident, you can be smart enough, quick enough to score. To be very honest, I am confident that you will do. And as far as this kind of video is concerned, after the video, not about this, there is no need of any question. These are the things to be understood. We will be posting some questions below the every video, and there will be a feedback form also. You can fill up that, so that we will get an idea about what improvement we should make. And there will be certain questions given below the video that you will answer, which will help you to understand that whether you are able to answer. Another thing is that a lot of books are available in the market. You can, if possible, get it from your teacher free of cost from the school, anywhere, everywhere possible. And as it is online education going on, you can get a lot of sample papers from the online sites also. Once again, I say that take the exam very seriously, and thank you very much for watching the video.
Now click on the subscription button below to subscribe the channel, then the bell button to get the notifications of the new videos. Thank you.